Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video that I saw where now they call black people black magnets. And when it comes to black magnet, do you know all the things they put together? You know those stereotype that they call black people and all that about watermelon, chicken, Fanta, Kool-Aid, chips, Pe0ple, all those rubbish things, those stereotypes they give black people and all that. These are the things that they all put together and say is black magnets, things that black people cannot survive without. And the fact that this is circulating around on TikTok, and TikTok is also not bringing this down, tells a lot about social media. Like I said this few days ago, why is it that black content creators, their content are being suppressed, not getting views and all that? But look at this, thriving, like making good, making waves. People are watching it, people are tapping it, they have sound, people are also using it. And also I was able to see that some black people also use that what is it called, the sound. And I am asking, what is your problem? I see a lot of black content creators doing all they can to make sure that black people are moving forward, and the rest of us, some people really want to drag us back. Why are you all doing that? Let's get into this video.
You know, daily, some of the users of this fucking social media application have to do the job of the mods who are too busy fucking silencing and shadow banning people of color's content. Every day we gotta do this. Every day. I'm gonna show you a series of pictures. Pay very close attention to what I'm talking about, okay? Okay. Picture number one. Now, mind you, this was sent to me by someone, all right? Now, this is what it says. Black magnet, right? Hold on. Then it says this. Or, y'all are not going to like where this goes. I'm telling you right now. Trigger warning. Heavy on the racism. There you go. It's right there. Now, you would think it would just be enough to post that video or these pictures and say absolutely nothing, right? Right? Nah. It was accompanied by a sound. And this is the sound. What disappoints me more than any fucking thing, is the amount of black faces I see using this sound. It's from when Uncle Ruckus and that racist ass motherfucker on the Boondocks decided to make themselves a song about coons. It's the amount of black faces for me. Put something stupid on social media, see if somebody stupid doesn't use it. Now, this sound has been flagged several times by at least 2 people that I know of, and at least 10 more that are thinking about it. No violations. Probably because it's a fucking racist song. But look, there are Negroes there, so it can't possibly be right. The level of disappointment I have in some people, like I say all the time, defies comprehension. It just defies it. Because no matter who or how someone stands up and tries to get better for certain demographics, there's always a few that are willing to sell out those demographics for fame. Make no mistake about it, this screen is connected to a social media application that you can download from your store, your phone store, whether it's iOS or whatever. You can download TikTok from there. Just like you can download Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Same thing. But once that camera comes on, a lot of people are willing to sell themselves out for fame. I had a teacher say that, actually wasn't a teacher, I heard this, that children are no longer wanting to be doctors, lawyers, basketball players, football players. No, now they want to be social media influencers. Whatever the fuck that means. We have an entire industry that caters to shit like that. It is why when you have 500 people fighting for better pay and housing for American people, you have another 200 over here acting a goddamn fool, flashing money, showing stupid shit, doing outlandish shit to try to get famous. These people over here trying to do all for the collective. These motherfuckers over here are doing it for the individuals. And do you really honestly think any of these social media applications are going to stop you from doing that? No. They're going to enable you to sell yourself completely short for a little bit of fame. I want people to understand something. I did not start this platform to be social media famous. I didn't. I have never chased fame, and I never will chase fame. I wasn't looking for it in the first place. I wanted to voice my opinion. I think I've done pretty good at that. I do. I think I've done pretty good at that. But when I am noticed out in the streets, or when somebody says, hey, I saw you at so-and-so and things of that nature, that was not, oh, well, you know, I'm trying to get this social media fame. No. People will look and go, well, he has 1.1 million followers. Some people will say I bought him, which is bullshit. I've never bought a single follower ever. The other people will look at that as a status symbol. It isn't. It just means 1.1 million people like what I say and follow me so they can hear me say more things about things that they're passionate about. But no, I am not in this for social media fame. And one of the other things you will never fucking see me do is sell myself short or sell the values that I have out for said social media fame. I'm not going to fucking do it. I'm not. I am not. We talked about this on the show last night. Do you know when you have completely started to sell out, all it takes is an inch. The very moment you make a conscious decision to go against one thing that you believe in, that 1 inch, that very first inch of a thing, it becomes easier and easier for you to do, but you also lose less and less of yourself in the process. We talked about it in terms of Blair White, the transgender conservative chick, right? And how Ben Shapiro doesn't like pronouns. I don't like pronouns. I don't agree with pronouns. So Blair White gave up that 1 inch because she is all about pronouns, because Ben Shapiro was uncomfortable about it. She gave that 1 inch away. So everything else that comes after that is easier, but there's less and less of what she stands for in it. A lot of people chase social media fame the same fucking way. They will. They know goddamn well, under any other normal circumstance, if somebody was to say the shit that is in that sound to them personally, they'd be ready to beat the brakes off their ass. It's time to fight. Somebody getting fucked up. But when this camera comes on, and there's a chance, maybe 100 people will watch your video. That was 100 more than you had when you started. Maybe 1,000 people will watch your video. That's 1,000 more people than you had when you started. When you start getting into 3 and 4 and 5 and 10,000 fucking people viewing your goddamn video, you are giving up that inch. The more dumb shit that you do. I'm not gonna ever, you will never see me using a sound that talks about, you know, every racist trope I've ever heard about black people. It's in a sound. And I'm going to perform, hey, I'm going to eat some chicken, or I'm going to eat some watermelon, or I'm going to drink some grape Kool-Aid or something like that because I want to be internet famous. That will never fucking happen. Never. I did not start out to be a social media famous person. I did this because I wanted to speak my mind. I tell people all the time, I'm not an influencer. I'm a commentator. I commentate on what society does. I am a social commentator. That's why I don't chase fame. I never have. But some people will. And then when you get applications like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and shit like that, where absolute blatant racism is being shown, when it's absolutely being shown, they're not going to do anything about it. Why? Because it'll look like, well, look how popular it is. Even the blacks are doing it. It doesn't matter. It is offensive. Why don't you do with your community guidelines, the things that you violate people's videos with over and over and over and over and over. Why don't you take that same critical eye on sounds like this? And this isn't the first sound. I've talked about this. That ain't the first time. That is not the first time. But social media don't give a fuck. They don't. And there are far too many people who are willing to give up that first inch of who they are. Doesn't matter how minor it is. It is a bedrock belief in yourself. They're willing to give that away just so that they can be known as the TikTok person or the Instagram person or the Snapchat person. That will never make any sense to me. At the end of my life, I will not have a cell phone. You will not see my last dying throes. But you will also not see me losing the person that I am, the things that I believe in, the issues I fight for, simply because, oh, wow, you have 1 million followers. You can pretty much say what you want. I do have 1 million followers, and I'm very cognizant of why I have them, which is why I haven't changed in the 4 years almost 4 years it took for me to get them. I am who I am, whether the camera's on or not. Some of y'all are just willing to sell yourselves out just to be famous for up to 10 minutes. Make that shit make sense to me, please.
So this is all I got from this, and it's really very sad that a lot of Black people are out there doing so many jobs, like doing all they can to make sure that the community is growing, things are better and all that. But then it looks like the truth is that no matter, no matter how hard you work to make sure that everybody's progressing or people are in the right direction, definitely you will see some people, when they are moving forward, they will be moving backward just to drag people back. But we are not, absolutely not going to, follow them and all that. But then I am going to ask this: why is it that palm-colored people are so quick to look for a way to provoke Black people? Because what the hell is black magnet? What it is? What is that? And then they decided to Louisiana, decided to do black magnet this in watermelon. This is so racist. There is not anyone who will tell me that will make this is so racist. What am I saying? Like all those stereotypes that got to do with Black people, chips, chicken, and all that. It's really very sad. And really, there are some days you wake up and you see all this is very tiring, that we wake up every day to some silly things and all that. Some people do not know how to mind their business. Black people will never look for your trouble, but you wake up every day to some stories they are always in Black people. And I am going to ask this: what are they going to do with that? It looks like they can't even do anything without Black people. Black people is the reason why they exist. Black people is their all and all. Black people is their beginning and end and the rest of it. Without Black people, there are nothing. That is what they make us. They also make me feel, because it looks every day they wake up, all they want to do is be in Black people's business. And so what is this nonsense? What is black magnet? Because I am trying to understand what black magnet is. And then we'll talk about the rate disease that is on social media. Sorry about that. I hit my leg on the distance and the camera is shaking. This is also to tell you how horrible the rate disease on TikTok is. It's very horrifying, You are going to see some, I have said this before, Black content creators, views are being suppressed. Their videos are not making anything, getting views and all that. And some people are doing some racist things. And then those videos are thriving. They are really picking up. They have some silly sounds on it. People are stitching to it and the rest of it. And I am asking, does it mean that you all are not saying that, or you all are also trying to tell us something, which we already know? It's not like we don't know it. Because living out all this, it's also you are trying to pass message across to us to tell us that, yeah, we're trying to confirm what you all think. You all can do better and stop being in Black people's business. Whether we eat watermelon or whether, that is you people's stereotype. It is not ours. And we ain't going to stop eating watermelon. It's almost summer and definitely we'll still eat it. So you all should put your, See you all in my next video. Bye for now.